Welcome back to Trailmakers. Now, once upon a time, about a week and a half ago, we decided to create the heaviest object we could in this game and drop it on our creations. And rather than actually crushing the creations, it tended to kind of just instantaneously occupy the same space and cause an implosion of sorts. So some comments suggested actually kind of turning that concept into a hydraulic press concept, where instead of dropping a big weight onto creations, we actually try to crush them by pressing slowly down onto them, or quickly, I don't know. The point is the pressing, okay? So that's what we're gonna do in this episode. We are going to create a hydraulic press that uses piston power to push and hopefully crush some of my creations. Now, I don't actually work with pistons too much, to be honest, so I don't know the ins and outs of how their strength and things work. So I'm just going to assume that more pistons side by side equals more crushing power. So, you know, why don't we just do 2x2 setup of pistons here? And of course, we're gonna need to extend this up a bit because this is gonna have to actually press down and we need to give it some room. So this part, I'm gonna do kind of similar, at least starting off. We're gonna see how it works. We're gonna do similar to the heavy object where we just build it out of heavy weights. Because I figure if you're gonna be pressing something down, having more weight behind you is also gonna help in addition to the piston power. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I do stupid things in video games for a living. Okay, now we need to actually take this 5,000 kilogram hunk of pressing power and give it something to stand on. We need to have it hold itself up and also be able to be controlled, so we need to put a seat on it with some controls. All right, I think we have the basics of our hydraulic press here. So we should be able to contract. All right, everything's looking good so far. And then we should be able to extend, and then that should give us, hopefully, the pressing power we need to break things. So let's see what we're gonna try to press. You know what? We had fun dropping our giant weight on this thing, so why don't we go ahead and start with this for the press too? Is it gonna fit? Looks like it's gonna fit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it underneath there, get in the seat, and here we go. First test of the press. Now make your predictions down below. How do you think this is even gonna work? Do you think the press is gonna break? Do you think the vehicle is gonna break? Do you think both is gonna break? Maybe none of them are gonna break. Pause the video now, write your prediction in the comments down below, and let's get to it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, press. I forgot we're not actually attached to the ground, are we? This was not one of the options I had considered, where the press just lifts off the ground. It's more of like a self-lifter than a presser. Oh no. Okay, so look at how much like the suspension and everything just compresses like right down into the ground. So I think a potential solution is let's just take a bunch of weight and add it to the legs that are holding this thing down onto the ground and hope for the best. All right, I've added a bunch of weight just to the leg parts of this thing. So, I gotta lift it up first. So let's see if this thing is going to actually be capable of crushing now. I don't know. I really don't think this is gonna make a difference, but it's the easiest first step I can think of right now. So that's what we're gonna try to do. All right, here we go. Please work. Nope. It's the same thing. It just lifts itself up. So the first tweak I want to make is inspired by the big hydraulic press in this game. I'm going to just increase the speed from 1 to 100 because that couldn't hurt, right? There's no way at all that this could possibly be a bad idea. So oh, it jumps and it breaks. Oh, I can't raise it. It breaks itself every single time. Okay, hold on. I was avoiding doing this setting because I was afraid it was going to do actually what you see it doing. But I'm gonna have the start position be 0 instead of 1. So that way it should start compressed and then we can extend it. So okay, that was probably because the car was there. Let's come over here. All right, come on. Excuse me? Are you serious? It doesn't even try. You're not even trying. It's an instant disintegration. It literally instantly disintegrates. You don't even see any movement. All right, yeah, see, this is why. This is why I didn't want to have the start position be 0, because I knew it was gonna do something ridiculous like that. All right, so we're going back to the start position of 1, and I'm gonna try just tapping. Oh, gentle. Oh, it is so glitchy. All right, we did it. We got it. We got the hydraulic press to contract. Now, is it just gonna send us flying, or do you think it'll actually have some type of crushing effect on the vehicle? Well, let's find out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Improvement? You know what? Let's try a smaller vehicle. Maybe this vehicle is a little bit too big for the press. We started kind of big. Maybe we should start small. Ah, yes. How about a little motorcycle? Don't put me in charge of any dangerous high-tech machinery. I'll break it. Okay, that looks good to me. Is that looking good? That's looking good. Let's see if we can crush this thing now. 3, 2, 1. Huh. The weight of the press lifts itself up. So it didn't even like... It hardly even damaged it. It just took the engines off. Like, look at that. It doesn't even touch it. I don't even get to press... Oh. I think part of the issue is our press doesn't actually press all the way to the ground. There we go. Is that flush? Is that flush with the ground? I think that is. The downside is that is a lot more weight. Oh, no, break. Oh, pieces are falling off. Oh, man. Okay, I think we're okay. We lost a bunch of pieces, but, oh, look what's underneath. But we're gonna try this now. We're gonna see if this is gonna crush it. But I know that the same thing is gonna happen where the weight of the actual press is just gonna cause it to lift up. Newton, why do you gotta make these laws? I don't like this whole equal and opposite reaction thing. All right, well, we're gonna try to press it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Did that work? Oh no, it's inside the thing. Progress? I have another idea. This doesn't need to have weight on it. I don't think this needs to be made out of weights. What I think is if this is lighter and the legs are heavier, then it'll actually be much easier for this thing to move up and down quickly without jumping off the ground or doing any stupid things like that. There we go. All right, so now this should be much lighter. And therefore, I'm guessing that we should actually be able to retract it at full speed. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that, oh man. Oh, this just got so much better. So much better. Okay, so now, motorcycle, now is your time. It is time for you to meet your maker. Oh wait, that's me. It's nice to meet you. Here you go. Yes, it works. It's alive. It's alive. But now that it's actually flush with the ground, I'm curious if we can crush the motorcycle in slow motion. You think it's gonna work? I don't know. Here we go. Oh, no, the press is lifting up still. Ooh, okay. Whoa, what? What? The suspension totally absorbs it. That's just cheating. Okay, we need something without suspension. If we're gonna do the slow pressing, let's find something that doesn't have any suspension. But what do you know? Right next to my motorcycle, we got my boat. All right, well, here we go. Oh, wait, this isn't a boat. It's a jet ski. I forgot. It's a jet ski. It looks kind of like a boat. But then jet ski is just basically like a boat motorcycle. You know what? Let's just crush it. All right, here we go. Oh, no. No. All right, you know what? So the issue is that we're lifting ourselves up. And the reason why that is because the ground is separate from the press. But if we make our own ground that is attached to the press, then there's gonna be no pushing to be had. Oh no! Oh, I made a mistake. I forgot that the pieces get automatically welded when they're next to each other. So I wanted the press to have contact with the ground that it was gonna press against, right? But now, when I try to lift... Uh-oh. When I try to lift it up, it crashes the game. I think it's time to make some adjustments. Okay, so first I want to try it on the jet ski because that was the one that didn't have suspension. And then if it works well on this, if it works well on this, then we can see if it'll be able to tackle the suspension-based motorcycle. Here goes nothing. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's actually kind of working. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I'd still say it got decently crushed. All right, now I want to try the motorcycle. See if the motorcycle actually gets crushed. Here we go. What? What? That is just unnatural. That's not fair. That's not fair. All right, you know what? You know what? All right, fine. We're doing the best of both worlds. We're doing hydraulic press with a floor and 100 speed. Okay, I should stop doing that. Okay, Mr. Motorcycle, are you ready to get smaller? 3, 2, 1. Yes. That's the destruction I want. Okay, now we got to go back to big car thing. Well, I don't know what it is. It's a car that's big. I gotta say, this hydraulic press is starting to get pretty impressive. Okay, I'll just start pressing now. Hey! Look, it's flat. We actually flattened it. I gotta do that again. Okay, go back. Get back in it. Hurry up. I can't wait. I cannot wait to do this again. 3, 2, 1, press. Oh, it's actually flat. Oh, that is great. That is fantastic. All right, you know, I got one better. Oh, yes. Look at this thing. This thing was just made to be pressed. So we're gonna press it in 3, 2, 1. Huh. That was a different result. Everything got destroyed. The press is gone and the trophy truck is gone. I am impressed. No pun intended that time. That was actually impressive. I mean, I'd be hard pressed to say that that wasn't a good time. Now, I do have some other more pressing things to attend to pretty soon, but don't worry, I'm going to do what you're all hoping for. I know you're all hoping for this. We're going to put this hydraulic press in that hydraulic press over at the edge of the map. And we're gonna press a hydraulic press with a hydraulic press, because what could be more pressing than that? But first, there's one more thing I think this press needs to be challenged with, and that is a tank. But not just any tank. We're going to press this hover tank that I built I don't know how long ago. You're interested in that episode? I'm sure if you type in ScrapMan hover tank into YouTube, you're gonna find this thing. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna break the press, or is the press gonna break it? Or are we gonna have another best of both worlds situation where everything just breaks? Well, we're about to find out in 3, 2, 1, press! That is such a satisfying process. Or is it a press-cess? I apologize. Let's just, you know what? Let's just go to the hydraulic press. Hydraulic press versus hydraulic press. Look how big this thing is. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. Authorized personnel only. I hereby authorize myself a personnel. That means I can do this. Oh, I'm actually surprised at how much survived. It needs some more. Wow. Do I dare say that this was impressive? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you were impressed by this video, please hit the like button. If you were not impressed by this video, hit the dislike button twice and then the like button once, and that'll really show me just how disappointed you were. If you enjoy the topic of hydraulic presses and things like that, then you're definitely going to want to check out this previous video that I did where we tried to test the hydraulic press in Trailmakers by putting an indestructible Thor's hammer in it. So definitely just click that right now and go watch that. You just need to watch it. Anyway, I hope this video has earned your subscription. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.